हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः। ॐ नमो हिरण्यबाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो ॐ नमो हिरण्यबाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपतये अम्बिकापतये उमापतये पशुपतये नमो नमः। ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। पुरुषाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। महादेवाय विद्महे रुद्रमूर्तये धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Hello, everyone. So we are at the witching hour. Well, it's 4 a.m. over here where I'm at. How y'all doing today? Wanted to come and express my thoughts on a couple of things about men that don't take care of their children and they're constantly scapegoating on women. It's almost like it's not almost like, but this is something that they blatantly do. Ignore the fact that I left my children to die. Ignore that and listen to me tell some jokes about somebody that does take care of their children. And what's really sad is the black man, the welfare black man, the poverty, the impoverished black man. Guys, I have had a black man that has been given every right, and this is where there's a hole in the black community, because this man, instead of him taking care of his children, see, I'm on here because I earn an actual income. You see what I'm saying? A steady income that's tangible. He's on here every day harassing and stalking me instead of taking care of his 7 children by 7 different women. Or I'm sorry, by 5 different women. And you know what's so sad is that black people will give him a few scraps of donations for talking about another black person. But they know that this is not enough to support his children. He's very angry at me because I always produce receipts. In fact, today I think I spent over $200 on groceries and household items. A man like this has no idea what it takes to survive. Okay? And you know what? With them, their survival depends on someone else. It does. It depends on either their mama, someone else in their family that can help take care of them. Because they sit around and do nothing. I'm sitting here saving people's lives, making people's life better while making my life better at the same time. And he's on here every single day trying to tear people down because he does not want to face himself. Bragged about making $9,000 last year, which nobody believes that. Nobody. Nobody believes that he earned that much. And even if you did earn that much, imagine how stupid you would have to be to do all of that, yelling and screaming, crying and begging, and you got 7 kids and you've only earned 9 grand for the whole year. So this ought to let you know that this person does not take care of his children. In fact, he's so super hyper focused on me that he just doesn't care. Doesn't care about his own children. Which was the reason why his girlfriend, the latest girlfriend, probably left him, because he does not take care of his family. He doesn't. It's okay for my house to get a little messy. I just got my carpets cleaned today. It's okay for my house to get a little messy every now and then, and for me to sometimes not be able to get things done because I'm constantly working, constantly. And when I do readings, they can wipe me out sometimes. So that's the life of a high priestess. That's what we do. This man has no excuse. And men like that have no excuse. None whatsoever. Literally every single day, his children are fed by everybody else. So he gets to go around all over America making children that he cannot take care of while everybody else takes all of his burden. Everybody else has to pay his bills. In fact, probably very soon he'll be in jail for child support. Very soon. So this is a person that is angry at me, a woman. This is so weak. And I am so tired of it. And you know what? I think the reason why YouTube allows it, the reason why YouTube allows this is because there's freedom. People have freedom to make a fool of themselves. That's just what it is. And it's every single day. Every day. He just gets to sit around and be a loser all day and attack people that he doesn't know. And he gets to scapegoat on women. Baby mama left him because he's too ignorant. It's her fault. Her fault. It's all the fault of the woman. This is somebody that cannot ever take responsibility for what he created. And like I said, it can be very easy to create a baby. All you got to do is have sex. But for a man to sit around for 4 or 5 years and totally fail at taking care of his own children, this is sad. This is sad. And you know why? Because this person is focused on gossip. This person is effeminate. You know what? He cares more about me than his own children. Somebody that he's never met. He wouldn't know whether or not his children had a meal that day. The first thing that he thinks about when he wakes up in the morning is me and not his children. And I'm sorry, but that is a failure. Good morning, Catavia. That's a failure. And you know what? There's a lot of people that will support that failure. And the reason why they will support it is because it goes along with their agenda. It makes them feel better. Oh, look at this person. My goodness. What did your kids eat today? What did your kids do today? What did you buy your kids shoes? What did you do for them today? He completely has lost his mind. Catavia, it has been 4 years, and this man has done nothing but kept his obsession with me, which is, by the way, not my fault that he's obsessed with me. Not my fault. Okay? It's not. But he's totally been able to get away with that while at the same time degrading the women that take responsibility for his actions. Constantly. This is what this person is being allowed to do. And y'all wonder why they put men that don't pay child support in jail. First of all, the fact that the state had to force you to take care of your children is sad within itself. I'm going to let y'all know that this is what they are up to. When you have a baby daddy that don't take care of your kids, this is exactly what they do. Exactly what they do. They piss their life away daily. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. You know, my children inspire me. My children, when they come to me and they say, well, mama, what are we going to eat for dinner tonight? Or what are we going to do? That gives me the initiative to say, well, let me get on up from here so I can go and take. No, somebody like this, he's just thinking about me. Lisa says, I raised two all by myself. It's sad. And I'm telling you, that is the prime example. He is more interested in my relationship with somebody else and me than taking care of his children. How is he being allowed to get away with this? And see, the problem is that we do have certain freedoms in this country, but they'll take his freedom away. And I think that they should. I think that they should. And I think that they will. I think that they will eventually, because I'm sorry, you can't take care of your kids by earning 9 grand and then $9 an hour. I'm sorry, like at the age of 40 something, why haven't you aimed higher? The reason why is because they are destitute in the mind. There's no intelligence. There's nothing that is adding up in their brain. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. The sad truth about it is that unfortunately, a lot of these babies that were born during the 19s and the 2000s, they were merely sacrifices to the system. And a lot of these men know it. Sadly, a lot of those children are sacrifices for the state. Sadly, long-term sacrifices. Long-term. I'm talking about for the rest of their lives, they will have to deal with the shame of their father not taking care of them. This is really sad. And see, that puts a dark cloud over your life when your father is so stupid. Okay. I mean, literally, a lot of these men just made their children wards of the state. That's what they did. They made all of their children wards of the state. And they're so angry about it that they always have to tell successful businesswomen like myself that I'm on welfare. He always says that. You know why he says that? Because his baby mama is on welfare. See what I'm saying? And it's a shame. It crushes their soul as a man. You know, they can't feel like a man. So the only thing that makes them feel like a man is trying to come down on a woman. Lisa says they just had to force him to pay. He would not have if they did not enforce it with a jail threat. And you know what? Sadly, this is the case for a lot of these men out here. Sadly. Sadly. And they always going around talking about how something is unfair. It's not fair. Constantly making excuses, constantly telling jokes. It's not no joke that your children are not being taken care of. That's not a joke. That's not funny. There's nothing good about that. And you know what? It's their subconsciousness that gets to them. It really is, which is why they always over here attacking me, because I am a woman that is taking care of her children. And it bothers them because they seriously feel inadequate because they are. And this has been going on for 4 years. In the meantime, I think this man had like a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old. It's like, dude, it's been like 3 or 4 years, and your kids needed to eat 3 or 4 years ago. They needed to eat 3 or 4 years ago. And you're not going to continue to come on here and scapegoat upon me because I got receipts. I have the receipts to prove it. And it bothers them when I do this. It bothers them. And the reason why is because I can do something that they cannot do. It's not about competing with a man. It's about doing what you got to do. This really, you know what I'm saying? It's about doing what you have to do as a parent. This man never does this. And I'm sitting up here listening to him talk about me for the past 2 hours. Do y'all understand? This man talked about me for 2 hours straight. Did he not once consider that his children needed him to be a father to them? No, and he's still making excuses. He's still making excuses. Still doing it every single day, and then saying things like, my children were kidnapped. He lied and said that his kids were kidnapped. Lied, just straight up lied. And the reason why you can't see your kids is because you're inadequate. And then also, it was a rumor that he raped his stepdaughter. So he's really on a rampage trying to, you know, been attacking me every day, has been attacking me daily. Okay, daily. And it, you know, and I'm gonna show you guys something, because you know what, I have to tell the truth about this. I have to speak the truth about this. First of all, if you deal with Tarot Queen Jamila, you dealing with a winner. That's first of all. Okay, this ain't no joke and this ain't no game. So let's see here. This is my Instacart account. Okay. Again, I've showed this before because he's trying to lie on my business and represent my business like it's not successful. You see this? I just placed an order for $261.97. This is about what it would cost to feed a family of 4 for just a couple of days. And see, a man like him will say, well, why won't you just go get on welfare and food stamps? Look at this. You see this? How is this welfare or food stamps? Why is it that Black men have to do stuff like this? Why? And then they'll run around and wonder why nobody wants to date them and nobody wants anything to do with them. You see what I'm saying? And it's so annoying because what I do works. Remember when well, y'all probably don't remember, but he was going around calling me broke money spell Briscoe. Did that look like a broke money spell Briscoe? That looked like my spells worked on it. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, why do they get to BS around while women are taking care of their problems? Why is that? Why is it that there's no responsibility? I wonder if the child support court would like to see what he's up to. There's no tangible business. I think a few years ago, people challenged him to start a business. They told him to start a business. He came on there with some sort of idea that ain't gonna never happen because he doesn't want to do anything. It's because he refuses to do anything. I'm telling y'all, and you know what? A lot of y'all women that do not get support from the father, move on from them. Move on from them. Drop them like a bad habit, please, because they will only drag you down to the mud, to the dirt, to the most basic form of a person with no enlightenment, no promise in life, no hope, no brain. Nothing is clicking. It's not adding up. And when you try to explain it to them, it's like, hello, we're on planet Earth here where money is energy, and they'll sit up there and look at you like you crazy because they don't have an understanding of it. They'll sit up there and go, money is evil. That's the first thing they'll say, is that money is evil. You know why they'll say that money is evil? Because they don't have any. They don't. Now, I would be very upset if I found out that instead of my father taking care of me, he was online harassing a woman every single day. Every day. I'm not kidding with you. He'll be back at it tomorrow. He probably back at it right now. And they don't understand that the fat meat is greasy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is what I want to tell you. I don't have like those problems. Like, I have older children, and then I have my youngest son, Jacob. I don't have to go, like, literally, because I had Jacob with a donor. Jacob is my responsibility completely. Do I complain about it? No, I don't. I just do what I got to do. I just work. I just work. It's what I do all the time. And it's obviously that it's a jealousy. And you know what? A lot of women, in particular Black women, have talked about this, about how a lot of these Black men have a jealousy for Black women that are doing something with their life. They have a jealousy of it. Extreme jealousy. These men will have you living in the freaking poorhouse if you allow them to. I can imagine that his baby mamas are probably trying to pick up the pieces of their life because he's a lowlife. Okay. And instead of him doing what he's supposed to do for his family, he's attacking me. Right. He can't focus on taking care of his responsibility because he's always worried about me and another man. He's worried about all of these people that have nothing to do with his children. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all what this is. It's an obvious self-hatred. It's an obvious self-hatred. If you love yourself, you are going to take care of and support your seed. Facts. There's a lot of men out there, they don't have a lot of education, but they go out there and they work and they take care of their kids, or they start their business, or they do what they got to do. This man literally comes online every day, cries, boo-hoos, and tries to scapegoat on me. But every single time I make him look stupid. Every single time I just make this man look dumb. And I'm like, why do you keep making it so easy for me to make you look dumb? And then you'll try to say that because I love a Black man that I'm dumb. But I'm like, wait a minute. You're not even taking care of your babies. Why won't you take care of your kids? He too busy worried about my kids. Worried about them, I don't know why. He needs to worry about himself. And this has consistently been going on, and nobody will correct this man. Nobody. He's so busy trying to correct me that every single day he's on there literally neglecting his family, literally neglecting his children. How can you do that and live with yourself? I'm sorry, I just would not be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to live with myself on a daily basis. So people that are living the lifestyle of, I can't, the people that are living that lifestyle, literally people that are living that lifestyle, they can't face themselves. Stop listening to these people. Stop doing it. This is the reason why I come and I show y'all my reports and my sales from my website. Look at what I've earned already in the month of June. Look at this. Are you going to listen to me, or are you going to listen to a low-life bum that don't have no promise in life? And he's constantly clout chasing. Why is this happening? Why is it that I'm always able to come on here? I'm not going to show y'all what I've earned this year. But look at you see how this has already been my earnings already? If we ain't even got done with June yet. So we got this buffoon. Hold on, I thought I was sharing screen. Give me a second. So we got this buffoon that runs around here, tries to discredit me. But why does this keep happening? Why is it that my income is already 5 times what you have earned in the past probably 2 weeks compared to what I earn? You see what I'm saying? So why would anybody listen to somebody like that? Tell me why. Explain it to me. Somebody whose brain is obviously not functioning as properly as mine. He said I was on welfare. He just said it again. Welfare. Welfare. Well, how is it that I'm able to spend 1,000? Shit, really, to be honest with you, y'all, I got to get my food budget together because I'm spending about probably about 800 to 1,000 per week on food. That's about how much it costs. And then they'll come over here and hate on my business and talk crazy about me, while at the same time, you see what I'm saying, my poo? My poo said, "Damn, mama, you doing you." It's real sad. You know why people do that? Because they don't have anything else to do. They, first of all, everything that I've done, I've been self-taught. Now, I did see my mother every day running her business. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. He's a narc. He shifts the guilt. I know. I know. I know. This is getting sadder and sadder by the day. And every single day, it's a constant lie. But why am I over here doing 10 times better than you? Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening to this bomb? You can't discredit somebody that can literally make money appear out of nowhere. You can't do it. No matter how much you hate, no matter how much you talk, it's never going to change that. And see, the energy that caused them to be down and out and not support their own children, that is the energy that they try to use on me. I'm a healer. What are you talking about? I'm a healer. I'm not gonna suffer something and then not get up in the morning. I'm gonna get up in the morning, I'm gonna still do me. Exactly, Katavia. You know why? You know why I get what I get? I'm gonna tell you the reason why I get what I get. The reason why I get what I get is because I know my worth. All day, every day. At the end of the day, you can judge me. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but I'ma always I'ma earn my keep. But he said I was on welfare. So you see, this is something that is consistently, and it's a very, very disgusting stereotype of Black women, Catavia, because I've never been on welfare. I've always worked. I've always had jobs. He's so ignorant. I was talking about how I was licensed in real estate in Missouri. You ain't got no you ain't been licensed in no real estate. You ain't did nothing. It's just scum. It's just scum. And you know why they're being allowed to do it? Because it's their choice. You make the choice of what you do with your life every single day. When I get up every single day, I'm talking to my ancestors, I'm talking to my spirits, I'm protecting my clients. I'm doing what I have to do every single day. Why is it that this man who is older than me can't get it together? Why is that? Because the demon of poverty destroyed their mind. And then also, you never know, maybe it's punishment by God. And so this is the reason why these men want to come around and punish women. Oh, I want to punish you. I want to punish you. Why you want to punish me? The reason why I want to punish you is because I'm confused. They're confused. They're down and out. They're shiftless and shifty at the same time. Okay. Because there's a difference between leveling up and shifting and being shifty and shiftless. Some people are just down where they're at. There's no amount of inspiration that is going to do anything for this person. This person has consistently watched me win, and they are angry about that. And it is because what? They are the opposite. They are the loser. And when I come on here and I tell people, look, you starting a business, I can do the work for you. And I can prove it. But this man, his story is, and this is like a curse that they try to put on you. They try to speak curses over you, right? Which is why, every day I do reversals every single day. And I don't play that, because if you sit around and you even listen to him, I try to get my man to stop listening to him. I'll be glad when he's completely done with even listening to it. Because all it does is bad energy. All it is destitution, being down and out. And then at the same time, blaming the white man. This is something that they have consistently done. So it's the white man's fault that you don't take care of your kids. Right. Right. Okay. Well, you know what? What about all of the people who live under the same rules of the white man? Why is it that they can do it, but you can't? What is going on here? It's because of the mind as well. It's the mindset. Well, and you know what? This is the whole thing about it. This is the reason why so many people don't even want to say that they're Black, which you don't even have to feel that way, because see, there's different types of Black people. There's the losers, there's the go-getters, and there's the people that got it, that did what they had to do to earn their keep. Okay? You right about that. My poo says he's just mad because you're not supporting him. That's why. Well, I mean, why would I need to support a grown man that I've never met in my life? This is a grown man that should have been able to find his way, but instead he's literally a lost, wandering zombie. Because when everybody else was waking up and everybody else was discovering themselves, this person was still down and out where they belong. And you know who suffers? The children. His children will suffer. It makes no sense for a two-income family to be that codependent. And so that's why his girlfriend said, hey, I can do better without you here. And he's angry. Instead of him doing anything to change his life, he comes online and tries to scapegoat on me, on women that's doing it, that's making it. And you know what's so sad is that people like this, they will cause your life to be a struggle, because all they're doing is barely surviving. And they don't get any rest. There's no rest for them. They can't sit back and chill and relax like somebody like me. I don't need to come on here and be sad, angry, depressed. I don't need to come on here and attack anybody. You know why? Because I've got what I'm supposed to get and I'm earning my keep. Why can't they do it? Why? Yeah. Well, my poo, I'm not his mother though. I'm the divine mommy, but I'm a dark mommy. I don't coddle grown men. I just don't do it. And I'm sorry, I can't do it. You know, I would be less than a high priestess if I were to do that. To coddle a grown man. I'll coddle him if I'm dating him. But if I'm dating you, you gotta have your stuff together. I don't want somebody that's like that. So he tried to date me 2 years ago, literally 2 years ago. This man, I don't know what he thought. I don't know what he wanted, but it's ridiculous because for 2 years, he's been going on and on and on about me every single day while ignoring his children. Does he not realize that I am the type of woman to where if I know for a fact that you're not supporting your children, I'm not going to support you in any kind of way? I don't respect a man that does that. Why would anybody respect you? Why would anybody respect somebody that doesn't take responsibility? There's nothing to respect. And men like this want respect. Why? Because you have a penis? You have it, you so just automatically you deserve my respect because you have a penis? No. You don't deserve my respect. In fact, if you confront me, I'm going to let you know exactly what's going on. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense that you would sit around all day worried about me instead of your own kids. That is the reality of it. And this is what a lot of Black women have had to deal with. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you. There's a lot of Black women, they done snatched up some of these men that are just like that, and they done turned them into gold and whatever they want them to. But see, that is if you are chosen for that. You know, if somebody's going to, help you lift yourself up or whatever. But to be honest with you, you can't really lift nobody up. They got to lift themselves up. And if it ain't happened in 4 or 5 years, it ain't gonna never happen. And I'll never date him. It doesn't matter how much money he has. I would never date somebody like that. But it's just the point. You let your kids starve for 5 years while you ran around and stalked me on the internet. How can you even look in the mirror and call yourself a man? It cracks me up, these men that are like this. They just try la la la. Okay. I've got 3 kids by you, and I've got 2 kids by this woman over here, and then 2 kids by this woman over here. And la 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 la, I'm just gonna run around. Oh, look, there goes Jamila. I'm gonna stalk her every day. I don't want somebody that's not focused on taking care of their family. In fact, I left a man like that years ago. Okay. And I refuse to deal with something like that. Because men like that, all they do is feed off of you constantly while giving you nothing. They give nothing. And what they don't realize is that what they're doing is they're giving over their kids to the system. This is the reason why I won't allow my daughter to get anything for my grandbaby from the state, until she's old enough to work and take care of that baby. I refuse to have any of my grandchildren, in that generation. And a lot of people will come in here and they'll say, well, ain't nothing wrong with food stamps. And so, no, I didn't say that it wasn't, but I'm saying that, damn it, I'm 40 something years old. I set personal financial goals for myself to not be on that stuff for the rest of my life. You're not supposed to be on that stuff for the rest of your life. And a lot of these men, as soon as the first baby is old enough, they making another one that's dependent on the state. Oh, you're Hawaiian, Mapu, and you go through this. And wow. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. What do you do? What do you do when they're doing things like that? And this man has consistently stayed on me. Literally has not left me alone for 3 or 4 years. You know why? Because he doesn't have to worry about taking care of his kids. He doesn't have to do it. That my character stalked and tormented you since at least 2014. Why does he get a pass? Because I love him and because it was meant for me and him to be together. And why are you comparing one to the other? We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about somebody that I have no interest in, that I can't do nothing with, is what we're talking about. So I'm so sorry that you feel that way and why you felt the need to come in here and compare yourself to somebody else. And see, that is the problem. Too many of y'all comparing yourself to other people. Stop doing that. He's a totally different person than the other one. So, I'm just saying, after 4 years, I mean, I'm like, God, did your kids starve to death? Did they starve to death? A lot of y'all got these men that'll run all off and try la 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 off or whatever, come back a week later. Do you even know what happened to your children? Do you even know if they ate today? Do you even care? Did you bring a bag, girl? They'll come empty-handed. They will leave and come back with nothing in their hands to show for what they have done. Okay? That's how I feel too. I don't believe that men that are that way should be allowed to see their children, because a lot of them are very desperate. Let me tell you something. One time, this man actually came online and stated that he wanted to kill his children. And I remember him saying it, and a lot of people must have forgot about it. He was saying that he will kill that woman and his children because he cannot take care of them. Isn't that selfish? Oh, I'm going to kill you because I can't take care of you, because I can't take responsibility as a man. I'm going to kill you. Who does that? You've been a father for 20 years, over 20 years, and he has consistently failed at supporting his own family. And the only person he can blame is me. Because why? Because I'm lustful. He's lusting after me every single day. Now, talk about somebody whose priorities ain't together. At the end of the day, I may have a crazy relationship with Mikey, but I still take care of my responsibilities every single day. At the end of the day, okay, I got like 10 arms. I can take care of all my responsibilities at one time, regardless to what you say. And he's always looking. He's always looking and trolling for something to use against somebody, when in reality, what he needs to do is he needs to turn on his camera and he needs to say, hey, my name is Lamar and I ruined my children's lives. I did nothing for them. I have sat around on the internet looking for a place to live, looking to go and live with a woman that I don't know, have never met. He was already trying to move in with me. I didn't even know him. I didn't even know the man. He'll never admit to his mistakes, which is why he does what he does. And he wants to draw attention and deflect away from the fact that he doesn't care about his children. And all of his audience does, they don't care either. They don't care either. It's not their kids. They probably sitting at work listening to him. They, highly entertained by the crap. But he's not making any money. He's not, it's nothing is going on there. You know what I'm saying? There's literally nothing there. Nothing that's happening. And it's not the point of putting down people that are on food stamps and stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that stuff is supposed to be a Kickstarter. If you're having hard times, then that is when you get that stuff. You don't just get that stuff just off GP. Yeah, this the reality of it, because y'all know they gonna cut them stamps one day. They keep doing test runs on it. They gonna cut them stamps one day. So you got to get it together. And nobody ever has the right to say, oh yeah, Jamila, you're making 10 grand a month. Okay, well then I'm going to come and I'm going to try to take your money and try to take your energy from you. No, nobody has the right to do that. Those are my spirits that produce the numbers that I produce. You can't have that. That belongs to me. So not only that, not only is he a lowlife, not only does he not care about his children, but he's also a thief. And proud of it. Proud of being a thief. Why, since when do we have people out here that are proud of being failures? Why are we congratulating failure and supporting failure? And you know what? This is what's consistently happening, especially in the Black community. You have a Black man, right? Instead of him doing something with his life, he tries to use whatever power that he has to knock down a Black woman. It's sad. It's sad. This is why YouTube is saturated with this war between Black men and Black women. Saturated with it when it makes no sense. Just do what you got to do and stay on your P's and Q's. Somebody like that has never been on their P's and Q's. They've never done anything with their life. You know, the older you get, you're supposed to step up. Like he'll come at me with some stuff, that I probably was going through 10 or 15 years ago. It's like, dude, what are you stuck back in 2000? You stuck back. People rise. See, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to rise. So now what I'm doing is I'm working on purchasing my first home. And this bum is consistently bothering me, consistently harassing me, trying to make my job harder for me consistently. And the reason why is because of envy, jealousy, mental midgetry, and not having the mental capacity to take care of his children. They just don't have it. Because to them, they not the failure. Someone else made them fathers. Exactly. Exactly. Now, somebody just came in and said, how have I risen? Number one, I used to earn about 2 grand per month. Now I'm earning 5 times that amount. That's how I've risen. Okay. But see, to them, rising to them is about trying to degrade somebody else. See, they don't understand that this is about what you do. That's how I've risen. Since I've started my business, I've consistently built it, and now I am earning my keep. And what's so sad is that instead of them doing what they're supposed to do, Catavia, instead of them doing what they are supposed to do, they sit around and they waste time and they waste energy. If this fool would put half of his energy that he spends on me trying to knock me down, if he, which he can't do it, you didn't put me where I'm at, didn't no man put me where I'm at. No, not even my father. I put myself where I'm at. So can't no man tear me down that ain't put me where I'm at. Hello? For real. Yeah, you work hard every single day. You know, and what's sad is that not only do we have to work, but then we also have to deal with their negative energy because they don't, and literally it makes no sense because they've made a choice to be a loser. And their only claim to fame is talking stuff. I'm going to come on here and talk stuff and make stuff sound good. But when you look at their bank account, there's nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. And it's, you know, as a Black woman, I refuse to support failure. That's why I had to flag him earlier for copyright. I'm not giving out no handouts. Go to the welfare office. That's where you belong. Okay. I don't give out handouts. I don't give my energy to nobody. My energy is very valuable. So this is the reason why he just, you know, plays my shows on his channel and stuff because he has nothing else. Literally nothing. Literally. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I do. I do work hard. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm proud of what I do. I love what I do, and that's why I'm going to continue to do it. Ain't nobody going to run me off of YouTube. They want to run people off YouTube. They want to see you down and out. You know, anybody that messes with your money is trying to kill you. I told y'all that. So, you know, when y'all have had people calling your job and your ex calling up to your job, they was trying to take food out of your mouth. They was trying to cause stress to you. And see, this is something that my spirits just don't get down with. They don't. They just don't get down with it. Okay. And this is the reason why I consistently still earn my keep. He's been trying to tear down my business for 4 years. And literally all I do is I take his energy and I convert it. All of this stuff is completely over a person's like that head. It's over his head. He has no idea what I'm talking about. His only claim to fame is degrading a woman. He claims that he used to be a pimp. Need I say more? Need I say more? And it's an embarrassment to the Black community. It really is. And this is the reason why they are always consistently trying to embarrass somebody. You see what I'm saying? Because they're embarrassed. Their consciousness is embarrassed. What do I need to feel bad about anything for? For what? Feel bad about what? Okay. And they'll never know any better. That they'll never know any better. I'm telling you. In fact, a lot of them are probably collecting some kind of disability. This is the reason why I try not This is one of the reasons why I try not to go so hard on these people. This is the reason why, because I know that the mental capacity is not there at all. It's just not there. You know, what I'm saying to them, they can't understand. It's just like on Charlie Brown. Why? And please believe that they do mess up productivity. These are the people that probably have a job. They always call in to work. Oh, I can't make it. Why you can't make it? I got to stalk Jamila today. So I can't make it to work because I'm sick in my head. Very non-productive US citizens is basically what they are. And I think that there are certain sectors of the government that call them worthless eaters. I'm sorry, I gotta say it, because he's not even trying to do any better. He's not. He can't even control himself for 1 second. You know, constantly being tested over and over again, and to fail every single time. I'm sorry, it's an embarrassment when somebody that has all those children, all of them, he's got like I think he's got like 4 kids that are at least under the age of 10 years old. Now that's sad. And then every single day you up my butt. Come on now. And that's usually what they're doing. They so focused on somebody like me every single day. This is what your baby daddy is doing instead of working, instead of starting his own business. He's fixated on either the TV, porn, or either vloggers online that they can sit and watch all day and pass judgment on that they know nothing about. It's just a sad sight to see. I'm tired of it. And then to just be so full of crap, you know, and obviously full of crap. Obviously. Hold on. You mean to tell me that your kids are in danger, your kids have been kidnapped, but yet the only thing you can do is come online and talk about me every day? Please believe it has nothing to do with anything political or any kind of actual real concern. It's just the fact that he's obsessed with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. I think that the mind stops growing, Israelite mom. I think that their mind just in general stops growing. Okay. And when you're somebody who consistently goes through metaphysical changes, spiritual changes, somebody that's evolving, these people are actually devolving. It's an example of de-evolution. And guess what? Unless the mama picks up and says, you know what, screw this, unless the mother of those children does it, the children will not survive because they'll go down the same road. The only thing that his son sees every single day is his father online attacking people. That's all that he sees every single day. When are you going to set a better example for your children? When are you going to actually teach them something? When? Something. Even if it's wrong. My goodness. I remember my grandmother used to say that get up and do something even if it's wrong. And that's the truth. Come on now. We can't have this kind of failure consistently in the Black community. And you know what's sad is that the people that watch, they love to see Black failure. Love it. They love it. Just like they were extremely happy when they thought that I broke up with Mike. Extremely happy. That is because they enjoy seeing Black failure. That is why. And as sad as it is, literally a lot of these Black men are just puppets. They can't control that mind control. This is the reason why they use the Black man in that movie Get Out, because Black men are very, very easy to put under hypnosis. This is the reason why no one will quite understand why it's so easy to put them under like that, to just put them underneath the jail, underneath the ground, underneath wherever you want to put them, you can put them. And they're proud of this. For some reason, they're proud of the failure. What? You proud of your failure? They got to start doing better in life. At the end of the day, my children respect me because they see me going to work every single day. Even when it's times when I feel like my children don't appreciate me, I still do it. Even when that negative energy is roaming around, just like the devil. It's just sad how the devil got his finger up so many people's butt. It's sad. It's a sad sight to see every single day. So, guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you are a man, please do not be influenced by that guy. Stop being influenced by him. It's nothing cool about him, man. He's going to die alone and sad in the hospital somewhere with no visitors. I can promise you that. Because he's ruined the relationships with everybody that he's had in his life because of his consistent failure. And then even when he was given the wake-up call of being thrown out of the house, he still didn't wake up. He just needs and to be honest with you, if somebody don't pay, if the person that's taking care of him does not pay that internet bill, he will have nothing. He'll have nothing to do. Except for maybe go out and rob somebody, which I'm sure that he does. So this person is on their way to prison. We all know it. That's where his father is at. You see how it's generational? The father was a heroin addict. His father is in prison right now, sitting in prison for a very long time. And so this is one of the reasons why this person, and see, it's not to say that if your dad is in prison, you can't make something of yourself, because you can. But unfortunately, when you have that kind of failure in your family, it's very hard to pick yourself up. And when Black people see other people, and see, I don't have that kind of failure in my family. I don't. I got cousins right now with engineering degrees and got very, very good jobs. You know, the men in my family, now the women might be struggling a little bit, some of the women in my family, but the men in my family, they got it going on, especially the younger men. But you got some people that come from families who, you know, literally there's just failure, and it's failure all around them. And this is the reason why they're constantly attacking divine services. So anyway, guys, I just had to come and say that to you guys. Listen, even if you are in that position, hey, Rainbow Path, how are you? Even if you are in that position to where you seeing your father be a loser. See, my father makes very good money at what he does. My father has always had good jobs. I remember when my father, when I was younger, my father got up every day with a suit and went to work. Now he's doing something different. He's selling cars, making very good money. You see, that is what I am talking about. And this guy wants people to call him daddy. Well, I would never call a man daddy that is not anything like my father, because my father's not anything like that. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. You said your daddy killed your mom and got away with it? Ooh, good grief. Oh, that's pretty bad. But you know what? You can rise above that stuff. You don't have to allow things like that to destroy you. You have to take your life and you have to be the Ace of Wands. And you have to replant yourself. Even if you come from bad roots, then you've got to be able to reroute yourself. That is the whole point that I am making. No, instead, we've got too many people that have generations of failure and they are okay with it. Now, I truly believe that a lot of them are, in fact, under mind control to a degree. I believe that they are. However, it is a way where there's a will, there is a way. And you don't have to continue to be a loser for the rest of your life, going around trying to be a stain on people all the time. And it's been 4 years, literally, attack after attack after attack after attack. And these people have been blocked and barred and banned from my energy, period. There is nothing that they will ever be able to do with my energy ever. Because it used to be to where, they do these shows about me and, down and out people that are jealous of me would give them money, which is sad because the money that they give is about 50 times less than what I make in a day. So Jamila stays on the winning team all the time. You see what I'm saying? And since when are you proud of being a hater? What y'all, I can't make this stuff up. And you know what? I can guarantee you that a man like that sat around and watched his mother do this stuff for years. I can imagine how sick his mother is. You are influenced by your parents. Okay? We are all influenced by our parents. If a man consistently is raised watching his mother, then they'll say, well, I was raised by a single mother. Well, your mother was a loser, apparently. Sat around all day gossiping about folk, and most gossip, about 95% of it is a lie. Sat around gossiping all day, just several hours going by, and it's been all day, and and let me find somebody to scapegoat on. Oh, I can go scapegoat on this person. While at the same time asking for donations while using their content. You see what I'm saying? So this is somebody that has nothing. And y'all got to be careful dealing with people that don't have nothing. I swear to you, be careful with dealing with people like that. And you know what? It's like I told you, he is the demon of poverty because he exudes poverty every day. Everything that he talks about comes from a place of destitution. Everything. Talk about your clothes, talk about your shoes. But you realize that if I wanted to, I could go out and buy brand new clothes right now if I wanted to. What are you talking about? Thank you so much, Faith York. I do feel better. Like I could feel you guys' prayers earlier because it had built up and built up and built up. And, they put all that energy into it and it's still going to be the same. They put a lot of energy into breaking me up with Mike and it's still the same. It's still the same. Ain't nothing changed. So, hopefully for them, they figured out that, you just wasting your time and your energy. But, you can't help them. You can't help people like that. They've made up their mind. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is their job in life, I guess. And, what's so sad is that, they'll never do anything with themselves. Never. And you know what? I used to think that Mike Mills was mean for saying that this guy would never have anything in life. And it's the truth. I used to sit back and think he's so mean to say that. But in reality, he's just in dude's head. That's the reality of it. He'll never have anything in life. And anybody that has any kind of promise, anybody that has anything valuable to offer, he's going to try to shit on it. And that's the reality of it, of people like that. And you can't do nothing to help them. And people like that, you just got to kick them down, because guess what? If they ever get up, they still going to be up to the same shenanigans. It doesn't matter. Even if they have money, it doesn't matter. Even if they have success, money, they are still going to do that, because that is how they are programmed systematically and spiritually. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate it. Well, those prayers definitely did work. They did. They worked. So I will see y'all later. I got to get some work done for a client, for a couple of clients. I will see you guys later. Like I said, I am off today, but I will be back to work on the full moon, which is Monday. Okay, but I'm off today, and I'm not technically, I'm not off because I'm still working. Even when I'm off, I'm still working, but I'm not going to be open and available for readings tomorrow. Okay, all my readings are being pushed to Monday. Okay, so I'll see y'all later. Have a lovely Sunday. Bye-bye.